it is. I don't really care. Yeah. Tonight, probably not really going to be in the mood, so I apologize if I'm sounding a bit. I was contemplating whether or not I was actually going to be streaming tonight. For those that don't know, unfortunately, I had to have my dog put down on Saturday, so I am not really in the festive spirit, Christmas mood, just happy in general, all of that stuff. So, yeah. How we going? Welcome in. I'll do what I can. Shiny hunting, all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, don't expect me to be too happy tonight or too vocal. I was contemplating whether or not I was actually going to be streaming tonight, but I thought may as well get out of the house for a little bit. And, so yeah, here I am. Welcome in, guys. Is it still rainy here? No, it stopped raining about an hour ago, a little bit over an hour ago. It was supposed to be stormy, so that was another reason why I wasn't going to be coming out tonight, because it was supposed to be stormy as well, but it's not. It's just humid now because all the water's being evaporated by the sun that has come out, so it's probably going to be more storms a bit later. Yes, RA. They're spawning in the wild at the moment. I was going to leave my sunglasses on, but I can't see the screen, so I'll take them off. Yeah, Tef. I ended up having to end the stream. The Weird Year raid hour, raid day stream, and so finally took them to the vet. Well, my mum took her to the vet while I was doing the stream, and then got a call halfway through the stream telling me that she had stomach cancer and it had spread, and we didn't really have any choice but to put her out of her pain, sort of thing. So yeah, hasn't been a very merry Christmas for me this year. Been a bit horrible. Gotta get the shiny Psyduck. No, I haven't really been playing the game over the last couple of days. Shinies haven't really been my top priority. Hey, sure, go. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens. She was getting old, sort of thing, and she's been sick for a couple of months, sort of thing. Like, she got sick a few months back, and she hadn't really been the same since, sort of thing. Like, she'd have periods of like up and down, she'd be getting sick, and so I knew that there was something wrong. I just was hoping that it wasn't as bad as what it turned out to be. And so yeah, unfortunately we had to do what you have to do sometimes. Hey, Underground. You've been home all night with frozen pizza from last night. Oh yeah, I forgot it's actually Christmas for a lot of you guys still, isn't it? So Merry Christmas for everybody that is still celebrating. I hope you guys have had a good year, a good end of year. Oh, no, so thanks, John. Sorry, man, I didn't see you. Yeah. I think it was just because it was so sudden, sort of thing. You know, I got up that morning, she wasn't feeling well, like she was sort of moping around a bit. And I got ready and said goodbye to her and everything, and went down to do my stream, and then halfway during the stream, I was called and told that I had to go to the vet to say goodbye to her properly, sort of thing. So, wasn't really expecting it. But I think it was just a very sudden thing. I mean, at least if you know that something like that is more than likely going to happen soon, it gives you a chance to sort of prepare for it. But because it was so sudden, and also being like almost the day before Christmas sort of thing, not really the most ideal timing. Oh, you did all your stuff on the 21st, now just house sitting for your cousin. I hope you get a shiny later today. Fingers crossed, guys. Man, if you're talking about the cricket, I could not give a flying F. I don't watch cricket, so sorry if that's what you're into, dude. But I don't care about the cricket in the slightest. It's the most difficult thing about how, yeah. Unfortunately, it's the second time we've had to do this year, just because we had to do it earlier in the year as well with the cat, because the cat was also not doing so well. So yeah, twice in 1 year is not a fun thing. I had that happen with a cat though. I was just sick. They said, no, yeah, that sucks. So I'm sorry to hear that about your cat. Like I said, guys, if I don't sound very into it tonight, it's because I'm not really into it tonight. I only came out to hunt a new shiny and to try and get my mind off of things for a little bit. So yeah, if I sound a bit down and not really enthused, it's because I'm not. So I apologize for the lack of enthusiasm. Hey, Coupon King, how you going, man? You drive all over for yours and usually can't catch one. I didn't end up getting a shiny weird deer. I didn't get it from raids. I got it from the research, the timed research from the first part of the event. So I didn't end up getting one of them, and I went out the other day to finish that research. And yeah, ended up getting another shiny Cryogonal and another Dyramarker and a Sneasel. 2023, yeah, it's just been a running theme with the last couple of years. Basically, since the start of the 2020s, they've just all been shit. It's just been one crap year after another. Thanks, Chom. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to ignore your message. Thanks, man, much appreciated. Hey Darth, how you doing, man? It's been so long since you last saw. It hasn't been that long. It's only been a few weeks, but welcome in, dude. Yeah, thanks for understanding, guys. Like I said, it's like I was contemplating whether or not I was actually going to come out and stream tonight. Sort of sitting around all day, just like, no, I don't think I'm going to be in the mood. Then it stopped raining, and I was like, I should go out. It's just for an hour. Try and do something else for an hour, sort of thing. You're still hungry, you have fake noodles. Is that what you've got for your Christmas dinner? Just fake noodles underground? Because if so, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, my mum did the whole Christmas thing. So yeah, yesterday for Christmas, the family was over, so it helped sort of have a little bit of happiness for the day. My 5-year-old nephew came over and was opening all of his presents and was very happy with most of the things that he got. With the few things that he was a bit questionable about, he's just like, I don't really want these, and he'd look at me and bring it over to me and go, here you go, and was trying to give me his bung Christmas presents. So we all had a bit of a laugh at that. And yeah, some of the stuff that he was coming out with during the day, you couldn't help but laugh at him, even though, you know, feeling down and everything. Just, he has a way of making you laugh. You call noodles in a cup of ramen noodles fake noodles because they're covered in wax or something. Isn't that just American food in general, though? Reggie Goggles. You mean Reggie Gigas. And a shiny Darumaka. Nice. I'm still yet to get the shiny Reggie Gigas, actually. Do I? I don't think I do. No. We don't have a shiny Reggie Gigas. Nephew sounds adorable. Yeah, he's a funny little fella. Yeah, he's a real comedian sort of thing. Like, you can't help but laugh at some of the stuff that he comes out with. Like, and he does it without even meaning to be funny. It's not like he's trying to be funny. He just says things that just, you can't help but laugh at him. You finally got your shiny Cryogonal yesterday. Nice, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, that one that I got not yesterday, the day before, it was Christmas Eve. That was my second one, because I got one from the research day that we had for it. I honestly thought that was because I've had one of the Zororas pop up, and because Cryogonal was my buddy, I was like, oh well, I've got another one, and then caught it, and then realised it was the Zorora, and was just like, oh damn, you actually fooled me. But then, yeah, when I got this one the other day, I thought it was the same thing. I thought, when I actually clicked on it, I'm like, oh, this is probably just a Zorora. And then when I actually caught it and it didn't change into the Zorora, I was like, oh, okay, it is actually a shiny Crow. So. You watched a stream for 5 hours about weed that was doing giveaways. You didn't win, though. How exactly were they going to, send that to you, though? Isn't it illegal to send stuff like that through mail? What raid? It's Reggie Gigas tomorrow for raid hour. Hey, Becky, how you doing, man? Welcome in. It was 98%. Nice. It's a nice looking shiny. It's not bad. There's better shinies, but it's bad. I think it just falls into the category of one of those, it's barely different from the original shiny. Like if they made it black or something like that for like black ice and with the yellow eyes, I think it would look cool. You need shiny Zorora. I wouldn't be surprised that if in April, for April Fool's Day, if we get a special event for it, because they did the same thing with Ditto, just to give people a chance that didn't have the shiny Ditto, an increased chance of getting one. So I'd say that they'll do the same thing for Zorora. Your Christmas gifts were $40 a pair of lamps that are cordless, and some gift cards. Well, that's more than what I got. We don't really do Christmas gifts in the family anymore, except for my nephew, because he's like 5, so he gets all the Christmas gifts, and we just get sort of like Christmas dinner and lunch and family time and stuff like that. So you guys at least got something. But it did, as far as, because you can't really tell with the Cryogonal. Like, I know that it does pop up as the shiny on your screen. But with the Cryogonal, you can't really tell if it's a shiny or a regular one. So, because you can't see the eyes or anything, unless you like zoomed right in. But I'm usually zoomed out like this, so I can't really see it. Jump over all the mud. Just tools and pipes and stuff. Oh, okay. For instance, shiny Bummer Snow wouldn't appear as shiny Bummer Snow in the above ground map. Only once you're in the encounter screen. Yeah, like I said, you can't tell with Cryogonal if you're zoomed out, sort of thing, because it just looks normal anyway. Doing alright, a bit sore. Did you have to work, dude? You managed the second shiny Zorora on Sunday? Nice. Well done. You got like 4 shiny Dittos that event. Yeah, I ended up with like 3 of them or something like that. I think most people ended up with one that did it, sort of thing, because they were fairly common. So yeah, like I said, I have a feeling that they'll do the same thing with Zorora, just to help people get one. It has been stopped. Like, I'm not directly in Melbourne. I'm like 40 k's out from the actual city, sort of thing. So the weather can be different here to what it is in the city. But it's been raining here most of the day. It only stopped raining probably an hour and a half ago. Yeah. So whether it was like that in the city as well, I don't really know. Your big gift this year was a Pokemon Go Plus. Nice. Probably be buying myself something for the next few days. Just to buy something, I suppose. Am I gonna do raids tomorrow night? Honestly, I don't know. More than likely, but it depends on how I'm feeling, sort of thing. I mean, like I said, I was iffy on if I was going to come out and stream tonight, just because I knew that I was going to be down, sort of thing. So I didn't think you guys would really want to watch somebody that's like, really can't be bothered being out here today. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, but I would say so. But might just do the hour and then just end it, sort of thing, even if there is extra raids still around, just because, yeah, depends on how I'm feeling. Sore from Thursday and Friday shoveling all day. Fair enough. Played a little bit today, took over a few gyms in neighbourhoods. Well, that's what I couldn't... Like, I had my game open for a bit yesterday. And there were people like out taking gyms over, like kicking me out of gyms and stuff. And I'm like, really? On Christmas? You guys have got nothing better to do than to be out like kicking people out of gyms on Christmas? Someone took a gym over like a minute after you took it. Someone just like, yeah. Well, that's like I said, I couldn't believe that there were people out yesterday taking gyms. And it was like middle of the day. It's like it wasn't in the evening or anything like that. So it's like, shouldn't you people be having Christmas lunch or something about now? Couldn't play much today as there were no buses running, so you can't go back into, intensive. Fair enough. Like if you're relying on public transport and stuff to get around, it makes it a bit difficult around this time of year when nothing's running. You're gonna get the surprise Pikachu sticker. You were surprised Pikachu. It's hard to keep track of all of these things, which ones I've clicked on and which ones I haven't, just because you can't really tell which direction they're facing. No bus services on Christmas Day. They managed lucky trade. Got a shiny 93% winter coat Pikachu from last year. And that was the extent of it playing today. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just busy over the Christmas period sort of thing. Like at least over on the actual Christmas day. That's why they make the events last those few days longer, because they know most people are going to be actually doing stuff on Christmas Day. It's the one time a year where Niantic knows that people are sort of doing stuff. But also, you gotta remember that not everyone that plays actually celebrates Christmas. There are a lot of people from all around the world, different religions and stuff like that. Like for instance in Japan, because most people are Buddhist, they don't really celebrate Christmas the same way. Oh, it's an actual sticker. Okay, I thought you meant like an in-game sticker. Do I use Pokespin? No. I do everything manually. Like I don't even really use my Go Plus anymore. And one of the main reasons why I never really used the Go Plus is just because of the fact that you can lose shinies from it. So I was always checking stuff with, like, manually before I'd let the Go Plus catch it anyway. So yeah, I never really got into the habit of using the Go Plus too much. The Pokemon Go Plus edition sucks. You got your luck better, but it was small, so you lost it. I'd say that you're not a real Pokemon Go player unless you've lost one sort of like auto catcher. I've almost lost mine multiple times, but ended up finding it again, luckily. Yeah, I think a lot of people are thinking that, Becky. Would be nice. Surprise Becky. Yeah, I know it's a meme, but when you said like sticker, I thought you meant like in-game sticker. And this puddle here looks a lot like a sword. Let's see if I can show you guys. See? Looks like a sword. It's a sword puddle. Oh, and also that was the last picture that I took of my papa the other day. They need it though. I don't know. They've already got like the Pikachu with the thumbs up sort of thing. They might add it at some point. It'd be funny. The swaddle. Yeah, it's just how often do you see a puddle that looks like a sword? No worries, Tef. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. We're just about halfway through, so we've still got half an hour to try and find this shiny. And even if we don't, it's still available for the rest of the Christmas event until the 31st. I've been seeing a lot of Vanillite spawning, so still a good chance. Move the damn clouds. It does make it like the certain Pokemon like Vanillite do actually blend into the snow patches, so it makes it a little bit difficult to see them. They spawn like that one. Not really thinking properly, so we'll chuck one on now. All we need is a Pikachu breakdancing to make this perfect. You were yelling that earlier. It's not too bad. If you're near a park, for instance, where the darker grass is, that's where it's sort of spawning. So on one side of the path, it's not too bad, but on the other side, it's... It's also 3 times catch Stardust tonight, guys, so if you want to actually stockpile Stardust, tonight is a good night to do it. Needed to put a jumper on. It's only been like 14 degrees today, but it's actually warmed up quite a bit out here. It's just humid. So wearing a jumper is a little bit excessive. It's always a pain in the ass being down here after it's rained so heavily. There's massive puddles everywhere. So if you're not sort of concentrating on where you're walking, you'll just end up stepping into like a huge puddle. Yeah, like I said, guys, sorry I'm not very talkative tonight. Spotlight Hour stream's really nice, just the perfect time to relax. The difference is a bit of a pain in the arse though when I'm streaming them for you guys, just because a lot of time it's either super early or super late. So I feel like if the time zones were a bit different, they'd be a little bit more popular. Still 12 a.m. for you. And it's still late for a lot of people though. Like, it's not too bad, but it's still, you know, younger people might not be able to stay up until midnight-ish sort of thing. Yeah, that 2-hour turnaround doesn't help. Sort of thing. Like, this time of year, for me, they're probably the best time, just because it's like you said, it's only midnight for you, so it's not as late. But yeah, the winter time is bad because, yeah, it's super late for you guys, and it's always dark at this time of night as well here, so it's dark and cold and usually raining. Hopefully we get it underground. Still got 25 minutes, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, I've had reasonable shiny luck lately. Like I said, when I went out the other day, I ended up with, it was like 4 shinies. Yeah, because I got the Sneasel, the Darumaka, the Cryogonal, and the Weirdia, all sort of in one. I was only out for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and I ended up with 4 shinies. Hopefully I get the tasty strawberry ice cream. Not a big fan of strawberry ice cream, to be honest. Like, it's never been my favorite type of. Same with like strawberry milk and stuff like that. It's just because it doesn't really taste like strawberries. It's like banana flavored stuff. Banana flavored doesn't really taste like bananas. I'll come back to you in just a second, Gibble. Do I seem to find the shinies out in remote areas or more in public? Well, where I live is semi-rural. It's more like suburban sort of thing. So most of the shinies that I find are in suburban areas. Just random spawns outside people's houses or stuff like that on some of the Pokestops that are around. A lot of the shinies that I get these days are just at home with my home spawns, which you would say are suburban spawns. You've noticed you've had problems finding them on roads. Once in a while you would, when you went into the park, where you had to walk and find a shiny within 2 minutes. How to spare it was the pumpkin one. Oh, during your spotlight hour for Pumpkaboo. I mean, when I'm doing these spotlight hours, I'm usually down here, and this is where I do my comm days and everything. So this isn't suburban. This is more of like walking trail, park area sort of thing. But yeah, all the other shinies that I tend to catch tend to be more suburban. Or do the hide near gyms. I think certain Pokestops have more chance of spawning shinies than others. I just think in general certain spawn points are more likely to generate a shiny than others. It's not so much just Pokestops, because there's, like I said, I get a lot of shinies just sitting at home these days from the spawn points that I've got at my house. And I think it's just because a couple of those spawn points are more likely to actually spawn a shiny. So I think it's just luck of the draw with the actual spawn points. We all know that mint chocolate chip is the best ice cream. It is one of the better ice creams. Cookies and cream ice cream is pretty good as well. And no, I'm not a huge fan on ice cream these days. Like, I'll eat it, but I don't really have a sweet tooth like I did when I was younger. I'm more of a savory person these days. So give me savory foods over sweet foods. Laffy Taffy banana is not banana. I think it's just like that with anything that's banana flavored, like banana flavored milk, Laffy Taffy, just those banana lollies in general. Yeah, anything that's banana flavored isn't actually banana flavored. But it's the same with any of those sort of synthetic tasting things. Like grape flavored things don't really taste like grapes. Like I've got a grape flavored pre-workout that I drink, and it doesn't really taste anything like grapes. It's just purple drink. Same with watermelon. Watermelon stuff doesn't tend to taste like watermelon. Like in a neighborhood near downtown, you got so you only get like 3 or 4 that pop up, but your house in a couple minutes. Yeah, see, I'm lucky. My house spawns are fairly big. Like I get 20 or so an hour. So I have a lot of opportunities, which may just make me think that the spawn points generate a lot of shinies, just because I have a lot of opportunities per hour to encounter a shiny. How you doing? Your place in Japan Spotlight Hour will start in an hour and a half. Well, good luck, dude. Hopefully that you can get a shiny. We've got about 20 minutes left of our Spotlight Hour here. Weird take. You used to think that root beer tasted like bananas. I don't think I've ever had root beer before, unless root beer is just ginger beer, because I've always been confused about that, because we don't really have root beer here in Australia, as far as I know. Like, I've never really seen it. But we have ginger beer, but of course that tastes like ginger. So yeah, I could never really figure out what root beer tasted like. You're 22 and you still, like, my sweet tooth I still had when I was, in my 20s and that. It's more of like in my late 20s, early 30s sort of thing. I just started preferring savory foods over sweet foods. I think it's just because your taste buds do change as you get older, sort of thing. I mean, when I was younger, I used to eat like bags and bags and bags of lollies. And I think about it these days and I'm like, how did I used to eat that much sugar and not feel sick? Because I used to eat like so many sweets when I was a kid. And it's just like, how do I have good teeth? I suppose they were like when I had my baby teeth. So, my baby teeth fell out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really eat a lot of sweets these days. Don't get me wrong, I still will eat sweets, like just not as often as I used to. Fake candy. Isn't that what all candy is though? Fake? You went to the docks on, doo-doo Spotlight Hour. And that was crazy. There were hundreds. Sorry, duo. Like, I was like, wait, do? You mean duo? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. A couple of young guys just rode past on their dirt bikes, as you could probably hear. You're still 22, yes. You young'un. Wish I was still 22. The good old days. When you still feel young'un. Sassafras. Isn't sassafras just sarsaparilla? You need to order some. Yeah, I have a feeling, like, isn't sassafras just sarsaparilla? Like, it's just a different name for it. Because here in Australia we have sarsaparilla, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So maybe that's what root beer is. It's just sarsaparilla. So maybe I have had it before, because I used to enjoy sarsaparilla as a kid. Sarsaparilla, it's sort of like a licorice-y type of, but not licorice. Like, I don't know. It's hard to describe what it actually tastes like. Because nothing else really tastes like it. On the last raid hour, my broadcast, you luckily caught the shiny. No worries, dude. That's why we host them, to try and get you guys the shinies. So I should be streaming again tomorrow for Regigigas raid hour. Like I said, guys, I'm feeling a bit down at the moment for reasons we've already gone over on the stream. So yeah, if I don't end up streaming tomorrow, you know why. It's just because I didn't really feel up to it. But more than likely I'll be streaming tomorrow for Regigigas. So if you guys are keen on getting into some Regigigas raids tomorrow, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to get that notification. And also, guys, please hit the thumbs up button on the streams, because they do help the streams out immensely. We're sitting on 6 so far, so we can probably get more than 6 likes, guys. So please, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that thumbs up button. You should. I don't want to be 12. I don't want to be that young. Just take me back to my 20s, early 20s. That'd be great. Yeah, I don't want to go back to being 12 again, because then you have to go through the whole puberty thing again, and it's just like, Not that I was really affected by puberty that badly. Like, I didn't have the voice cracking thing, which I was lucky. I just woke up one day with a deeper voice. So I went from being sort of like high-pitched voice to low-pitched voice sort of like overnight. And I didn't get acne or anything until I was probably in my late teens, early 20s. And I didn't really get it that badly in comparison to some people, sort of thing, so. But yeah, I prefer not going through all of that again. You always had hairy legs, even as a child. Since Regigigas has a slow start, does that mean we can hug it and not get crushed? Hug a giant thing? Go for it. How you going, Zarif? Welcome. I wish I could tell you that it's all good, but it hasn't been a great last couple of days, so yeah. I'm just soldiering on. Hopefully gonna catch a shiny. We've got 10 minutes left, guys, to try and get this shiny. Am I okay? Not really, dude. It's not great having to say goodbye to your dog a few days before Christmas. Would I hug Bewed? No. Probably not. Wish I could hug my dog again, though. It's just those little things. Like every morning when I'd wake up, she'd come and tell me that it's time for a walk, so I'd take her for a walk every morning, just outside, so she could go and poop on the neighbour's nature strip. That was her thing. And then, every day after dinner, she'd come up and bring her ball up, because she had a little treat ball thing that I would fill up for her, so I was a designated ball filler. Just those little things. She'd come up, she'd want hugs. Just miss being able to give her a hug. She was a little suck, sort of thing, so she loved attention. She loved just being cuddled and stuff like that, so I miss being able to give her a cuddle. It's alright, James. There's nothing you guys can do to change it, so there's nothing you can really say. It's just life, unfortunately. All I can do is give it time and it'll get easier, sort of thing. You know, I've been through this sort of stuff before, so I know it just takes time. It's not going to be happy for the next couple of weeks is all, sort of thing, until I start sort of coming to accept the fact that she's not going to be there when I get home and stuff. Like, that's again another thing. You'd come home, like, after these raid hours, I'd only be gone, or, you know, raid hours, spotlight hours, only be gone for an hour and a bit. I'd get home and she'd run around the house with her ball in her mouth like I'd been gone for years, all excited and happy to see me, sort of thing. And it's just those little things. When I get home, she's no longer there, sort of thing. I don't have that happy little waggy tail there to welcome me when I get home and stuff. Alright, we've got 7 minutes left. You want to get that purebred bridge back first. And only dog was Ridgeback Cross Pit Bull. What was yours? The dog that just passed. She was Staffy Cross with a Kelpie. So she had the buffiness of a Staffy, but the springiness of a Kelpie, sort of thing. And yeah, if you're a Staffy before, you know how much they suffer from separation anxiety and stuff like that, so that hence why she'd go mental every time you'd leave her home by herself, even if it was for 10 minutes. She couldn't stand being by herself. She'd have to just be with you. She didn't care what you were doing. She didn't care if she had to stay in the car. She just wanted to be with you, sort of thing. Like, for instance, when my folks would go and collect firewood, sort of thing, they'd go off into the forest, into the collection areas where they could collect firewood. When she'd go with she'd be happy just to sit up in the ute and just look out the window, sort of thing. As long as she knew that she was there with them and she was helping, she was happy. Yeah, it's just those little things. Just ordered a 12-pack of Moxie soda. It was like $29 for a 12-pack because it's sassafras soda. That's expensive for a 12-pack of... I can't really talk though, because all the protein stuff that I buy is super expensive. Like the whey protein that I get can cost anywhere between, like, it depends on if you get it on sale or not, but it can be anywhere between, you know, $60 to close to $100. And that's for like 40-ish servings, 40 plus servings. And I'm getting this protein water stuff now, which is similar, just expensive. But any protein stuff is expensive just because it's protein, and they know that they can charge for it because people will still buy. Alright, last 4 minutes. Your mum's boyfriend, she cries when you're walking, even though your mum will be right near her. Yeah, it's just staffies in general. They have bad separation anxiety. They just want to be with the people that they love, sort of thing. Everybody's welcome. It doesn't have to leave the stream, just not getting political. As I've said multiple times, guys, I don't support any side. Everybody's welcome. Everybody should just get along. Don't have coordinates, playing legitimately. Right on top of it. I've missed it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, 1 minute left, guys, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we're getting the shiny tonight. Podcaster. To be a podcaster, you've actually got to have stuff to talk about for an extended period of time. There we go, guys. Unfortunately, no shiny tonight, which is disappointing, given that it is a new shiny. It's alright. To the car. Yeah, honestly, I don't really have any interest in becoming a podcaster at this point in time. It's... it's for Spotlight Hour, Joel. So every Tuesday at 6 PM your local time, there is a Spotlight Hour. Tonight's is just Vanillite. So if you haven't done a Spotlight Hour in the past, tonight is a good night to start. So it's also 3 times catch Stardust during that hour period. So you got a chance of getting the shiny odds aren't boosted like they are during a com day at Smiggles, but it's just increased spawns. So pretty much everything is a Vanillite for the hour. Moxie, how you doing? Welcome in. And Egg, how you doing? So yeah, as you saw, guys, my Spotlight Hour has just finished, so We've lost all our Vanillite spawns, so yeah, we didn't get the shiny. Which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. But yeah, once I get back to the car, guys, I'll be wrapping it up. Because yeah, like I said, I just haven't been really feeling up to it tonight, sort of thing. So I'm not going to keep streaming for much longer. I haven't seen Negan tonight. She might have been busy working or something. Did I get anything for Christmas? No, not really. I gave stuff up this Christmas because, you know, like I said, dog leaving us. I mean, I had family time. Good Christmas meal. My sister did buy me like a little light thing, like a Mario light, but it's the power-up mushroom. So it's just a little power-up mushroom light lamp thing. That was all I got for Christmas, other than family and food and stuff. Hey Negan, how you doing? You still have to wait a whole hour. That's alright, it's only an hour, it's not too long. But fingers crossed you'll get your shiny that I didn't get. I don't know, Egg, you'll have to figure it out yourself, man. I'm not your mum or your dad, so I can't. Take ownership of your own life, dude. Oh, you had to use the phone. Oh, you watch you. Oh, you play it. Okay, good. James was just wondering where you were. Yes, Egg. Then just tell me, dude. You don't need to tell me that you need to tell me something. You just tell me. Sort of the same as when people ask if they can ask you a question. It's like, you already did. You asked me a question asking if you could ask me a question. So it's like, just ask me the question. How you doing? I'm sorry that I can't read your name, but welcome in. Thanks, Negan. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, guys, yeah. That's why I've been a bit down tonight, just because, unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to my dog a few days ago, like just before Christmas, so hasn't really been the best Christmas this year. Yeah, so it's a reason why I'm not feeling and acting very jovial tonight. I don't have a lot of joy in me tonight. I'm just filled with a bit of sadness and stuff, so wasn't really going to be streaming tonight, but I did for you guys. So hope you guys had fun either way, sort of thing. All you can do is be them for them, Egg. Again, I can't tell you what to do with every aspect of your life, dude. You need to figure it out yourself. Like, I don't mean to sound cold or anything, but it's like, dude, that's, yeah, you need to figure this stuff out on your own, man. You can't just ask a random streamer online what to do about every aspect of your life. Abu Bakar, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I don't know what happened to him. He has cancer, dude. Like, again, I can't explain everything to you. I don't know everything about the world. I don't know why things happen. Pretty much, James. It's like, yeah, all you can do is just be there for them, dude. Like, I can't tell you what to do just because there is no right or wrong thing to do. All you can do is be there for them. And hey, Coupon, how you doing? And Abu Bakar, like I said, dude, welcome in. Hello, how you doing? This is your best friend. Well, just be there for them, dude. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, guys. Well, like I said, we didn't end up getting the shiny tonight, so that's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Should be back tomorrow night for raid hour for Regigigas. So if you guys are keen on getting into some Regigigas raid, yeah, we'll be doing some raids tomorrow. I'm not gonna say stuff that I don't understand, dude. So I'm not going to say it. Yeah, so I should be back tomorrow evening. If I'm not, it's like I said, just because I'm feeling down. Going through stuff over the last couple of days. Haven't been the best Christmas, so if I don't feel up to streaming tomorrow, I won't. But I should be. So yeah, if you guys are keen on getting into Regigigas raids, hit that subscribe button to get a notification when I go live. Please hit the thumbs up button tonight on the stream just to help out with the algorithm. We're sitting on 8 likes, so surely we can get to at least 10 likes, guys. So we're only 2 likes away, so if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Good luck for your raid hour, your spotlight hour rather. Hopefully you guys can get the shiny. Merry Christmas to everybody that's still celebrating their Christmas, or it's evening, whatever. Yeah, hope everybody had a good Christmas, all that stuff, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. So until then, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.